Hi there, Virgos, and welcome to your mid-month love forecast for November 2016 with me, Heart Divine, for your love life and relationships. So, for this mid-month forecast that we have, I am changing things up a bit by adding a bunch of oracle cards along with our tarot cards to get more information and guidance all at the same time. So it's more of a guidance and prediction all in one go so that you would know how to work through the second half of the month. What you need to know, what you can do, and what you can expect to occur for this month rather. So um so I've been getting this quite a lot recently. A lot of people are are at the point wherein there are always some form of falling out with someone, argument with someone, feeling that form of anger towards someone. So I'm not sure why, but with the readings that I've been picking up, it's always about that. It's always about there's something that needs to be worked on in a relationship. So for Virgos, we do have the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is a very wonderful card, and I personally like Ten of Pentacles on this deck because it does not portray a lot of people like the usual Ten of Pentacles, wherein family is the core issue. This is about two people, their relationship, their future, it's just they are isolated in that place. It's like king and queens being in a castle and protected, that sort of thing. But it kind of makes me feel that relationship is a major focus for a lot of Virgos. Maybe you are at a point in life wherein you are wanting to be in a relationship with someone, wanting to settle down. But I kind of feel that for some of you guys, you are struggling because your wants and your needs is quite different from reality. I kind of feel that for the second half of the month, you are being given a choice because at the last card of the deck, I mean, below that, on top of the deck rather, we do have the Lover's card. The Lover's card is a beautiful card on this deck, though for me, this represents some form of choices and a renewal over a relationship because uh, on top of that, the next one at that, we do have the Death card. So this is more about some form of decision or transformation on a certain relationship. Something is being questioned right here. I kind of feel that it's a bit complicated. There's a need to, resolve some form of issue, like where things are gonna go. What is the right path to take, that sort of thing. After the Ten of Pentacles, we do have the Five of Wands, and usually people see this more as an argument kind of a card. And maybe this is just what it looks like externally, but in reality, what is happening is this one. So that's just a possibility. Either way, I kind of feel that this reading is more of being more clear on what's going on in a relationship. Because from the looks of things, I kind of feel that things are not what they seem to be. in your love life and relationships. But it is promising us that things are going to get better. Definitely going to get better. So, yeah, for the first card that we have, you do have the opportunity to forgive. And when this card pops up, let's first read the message that we have here. The situation brings you the opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns. Hold the intention of seeing the other person's inner divine light and goodness. We will help you release unforgiving thoughts, feelings, and energies and lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion. This has a lot to do with so much negativity that you are probably feeling or encountering in your love life and relationships. It could be your thought pattern. It doesn't really mean that, it's a relationship problem. It could be a problem inside of you. You are struggling something in your love life. Things are not really that okay, because we do also have the Five of Pentacles over here, which makes me feel all these two all together, that someone had a falling out with someone. Things are not that okay between them. Getting this card along with the opportunity to forgive card, this makes me feel that there's a lot of toxic situation that has occurred between them. On another note, it makes me feel that someone is going to apologize to you. Someone is coming in your life to apologize and mend a relationship situation. For some of you guys, this is about you working through a relationship. There's something about this relationship that needs to be worked on, that needs to heal. That is, forgiveness is a big factor here. There is a need for you to see the goodness towards this relationship, towards the other person. It could be that you need to forgive yourself. Though I kind of feel that for most of you, this is really just more of, there is a need for you to snap out of things and try not to think so negatively about yourself, about someone, and about the situation, because it's not helping. The next card that we have here is the card of Imagine. This card is more of a manifestation card, and it tells us that what would you see, feel, think, and hear if your wish comes true? This is telling us that if you are trying to manifest something, but you are unable to do so, there is a need for you to stop thinking on what you don't have, what you lack. And it's time for you to think, to visualize what would you feel and think if you ever receive that, whatever you are wanting to manifest in your life. It's all about having that vision and seeing the possibility and making it happen. Because if all you see is the negative and toxic situation of the relationship, you will attract more of that situation. And I'm not just speaking based on law of attraction, though law of attraction plays a big role right now in your life and in your love life. I guess it's more of the fact that there is a need for you to realize that thinking the things that the other person do to you, to the relationship, the things that you don't like, that you don't want, that you don't appreciate towards this person, the things that, they do that doesn't make you happy. Keep talking about that, keep thinking about that. It's not gonna help. It's not gonna help. There is a need for you to send love to a situation. It doesn't really mean love, love. It's more of a loving energy. Trying to be optimistic. Forgive them and let go instead of trying to nag them about it. What you say is not gonna help right now, Virgos. So, what you can do right now is try to step back and heal the situation. So, this goes whether you are in a relationship or whether you are in a complicated relationship or single. The interpretation is just going to vary a bit, but the very key here is that there is nothing that you can do but to forgive yourself. And, if your self esteem is being attacked by someone, or someone is making you feel so low, forgive them and work on yourself. Try to be positive. Send love to them. Ignore them if possible. It's like a situation wherein the more you struggle, the more you cannot win. The more you try to express your thoughts, the more you are unable to win, that sort of thing. Power struggle is possible, but what we are seeing here is that someone has to give in. And if that person is not going to give in, you have to do something about it. You have to give in. If this person or relationship is truly important to you, of course. It doesn't matter who is right or who is wrong. What matters is who apologizes and who forgives. That is something that you need to keep in mind on. I do believe that things are going to get better, which is why manifesting a situation is coming in place here. For me, manifestation is somehow common sense. It's quite hard to explain it, but if you don't see things improving, the more things are never going to improve. So there is a need for you to stay positive in a situation, which is why we do have the Two of Wands over here. It's more of planning, waiting things out. It could be seeing things out on a different perspective as well, or trying to compromise. So I'm not sure if you guys are seeing it, but there's also one hand or here that is holding the wand. You're not seeing the other person, but it's pretty much obvious that a compromise is being taken place. So it could be that, things are not working out between the two of you or in a relationship setup, but you just need to manifest that energy that the two of you will reconcile and compromise, and it will happen. That's basically what this is telling us. When I was picking out the cards earlier, I pretty much tell myself that this reading is going to be a lot more on yourself rather than the flow of events that is about to occur. So, yeah. The next card that we have here is the Love Heals Fears. And the message that we have here is the power of your love can help bullies and angry people to be less afraid. This adds up to the message that we are having here. That instead of giving in to what you don't have, instead of giving in to the things that are not working out for you, you need to think positively. You need to see the good in the situation. Talk about the things that you love, that you want to have, instead of the things that you don't have and that the things that are not working out for you. I kind of feel that this also tells us that if you are going to work through that, you will get the Ten of Cups. And as you can see, we are seeing hands again coming together, a compromise successfully done. It could be a relationship setup that's that's not moving forward, full of hardships, out in the cold. A lot of toxic situation has occurred. Probably you are in that situation and now you are coming into terms of being happy, resolving issues from that relationship. If you're single, this is really more about not doubting yourself. Like, you should not be at a point wherein you are questioning why you don't have a boyfriend or girlfriend yet. Am I ugly? Those are negative issues that again leads us to forgiveness. Forgiveness on ourselves. Do not beat yourself up. You know, everything happens for a reason, and I truly believe in that. You need to boost your self-esteem and do know that you're worth it. And love will come to you at the right moment and the right time. And so it's not the time for you to beat yourself up just because everyone's getting married and you're not. So that is just for singles. Because if you try to manifest a situation wherein you will have that person in your life, I kind of feel that there is a chance for you to actually suddenly be in a relationship, probably quite sudden. Maybe you don't believe in love anymore because you have been hurt in the past. Maybe you don't know if you're going to be in a relationship because no one is hitting on you or something like that. And suddenly something happens based on your efforts and hard work, and you receive this card, the Ten of Cups, and suddenly you are in a relationship with someone, or suddenly you are in a dating streak. You're dating a lot of people. Could be something like that. We are getting the card of blessings next up. And this is really more of divine energy being sent to you, that things are gonna get better. Something is about to turn around in your life as a whole, in your love life and relationships. And we do have the Page of Rods over there. The Page of Rods, again, as I have said so in every signs, when we get pages, it's all about messages. If not messages, learning something. But whenever I see the Page of Rods, I strongly feel this is about message. Definitely going to be a message. It could be not something that has been blocked before is unblocked now. You have some form of opportunity, blessing, or a chance to communicate with someone, be in touch with someone, having some fun. I just kind of feel that, from the darker situation, suddenly things will be lifting up and you are going to be happier. This is what I'm picking up over here. Um, the next card that we have is that your children are watched over by the angels. Now, this could be a children that affects your love life. It could be that, probably some of you are wanting to get pregnant, but they are unable to do so. And by the end of the month, um, you are going to be ensured that you are pregnant. Something like that. or it could be that you are worried that it might go to an abortion. And this is more of a message that tells you that no, it's going to be safe. So be rest assured on that. On another aspect, I do see this more of a when children is at place, it's always having to do with your inner child, your inner self. Because in reality, we all need happiness in us. We all need fun and play in our life, especially when it comes to our relationships. So this is really more of an assurance that there is something to be happy about in the end. You are going to be very satisfied, feeling glamour and all that. I do have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles for me is always at the point wherein you feel so settled, whether you are in a relationship or not, there's something that you are feeling happy about. I tried to pick up a clarifier and we got Desiree. I'm not sure why I keep getting this card though. Desiree, the message that we have for Desiree is that no, conditions are not favorable right now. Wait or look into other options and ask the angels for help to guide and comfort you. So this is more of telling me that another option or opportunity is being given to you. So do not be stubborn to the things that you are telling yourself. It could be that, you keep telling yourself that I'm not gonna have, I'm not gonna marry someone, those kinds of things. This person doesn't want me. Those kinds of negative thoughts that you have makes me feel that, there's a need for you to really more open. Opportunities are being given to you, but there's a need for you to also be open to that. If you are being guided to take action, you have to do so because this card tells us that, intuition is going to be very powerful as well. You need to follow your intuition and your desires. So it's not going to be a one road kind of thing for you. You are going to have a lot of options and you have the power to make decisions on what to do, what path to take, that sort of thing. And I did pick out another card just to clarify everything else. And we do have this card. It is safe for you to love. And it tells us here that open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And this is telling me that maybe some of you guys have closed off their hearts. Maybe they're too afraid of what happened in the past. So they're not really being open to love. But as long as you're afraid in loving someone fully, you're not going to receive it. This is basically the message here. You need to be open to opportunities, open to believing in love again, open to love as a whole, those sort of things. Do not isolate yourself through negativity just because something didn't work out before. There's a need for you to open up once again and probably heal your heart chakra, those kinds of things. Let someone in. I kind of feel that for some of you guys, maybe you want to be in a relationship with someone. You are wanting to play safe. You want to be in a relationship with someone, but it's not as if you're open to actually let love enter your life. And then you are going to question why things are happening the way that they are, why I am not getting love, that sort of thing. It's not as if you were open to love in the first place. You are wanting to let someone in your life when you are not open to love at all. So it's kind of messed up if you think about it that way. So it's important for you to know and remember that you need to make yourself very clear to yourself, to the universe, that you are open for love, so that you can also, raise your vibrations and let someone in your life. I kind of feel that for some of you guys, there's going to be a turnaround in your love life and relationships. So if you feel blocked in the recent past, something in the second half of November opens things up for you, clear things up for you. Some form of blessings and news are coming in. That's basically what I'm seeing here. Compromise is being taking place. If you had an argument with someone, I kind of feel that you are going to be fixing that. You will have that opportunity to mend things with that person, that sort of thing. So, yeah, I kind of feel that if you are in that situation, once this relationship is mended, this is going to be for the long haul. Something worth keeping in your lifetime, whether it's a friend or a lover, that sort of scenario. So, yeah, Virgo, thank you for watching and subscribing with me, and I'll see you next month. I hope this helps out.